Was on the elevator going to a meeting on the 20th floor. I was running late and the elevators was moving exceptionally slow. I was just watching the minutes pass by and my nerves were growing thin. The elevator stops on the 12th floor and this was all I needed. The thing was moving slow and now it stops. The door opens and she walks in. The first thing I noticed was that beautiful, captivating smile. I think she looked at me and smiled just to be neighborly. She turned her back to me and I got a great look at those legs. Man, what a pair. They seem to go on for days. She works out, I can tell. More than likely she works the hell out of a stepper, and I bet she does more than one of those cardio classes. She was on the phone and she turned around slightly and smiled again. Man, a smile like that is worth being late. She must have just turned to make sure I wasn't walking up on her. I wanted to. Her voice on the phone was light and sensual. She was driving me crazy the way she laughed and moved her hips. It was getting me hot, and not in the elevator, but in me. Just when I thought I had all I could take, then she said, Saucy. Saucy. Man, the way she said saucy got me heated. I don't know what she meant by saucy, but it didn't matter. The elevator came to a quick stop and it jerked her into my arms. She laid into my arms like we were lovers from a long time and it was supposed to have happened. I didn't smile. She smiled again. She told the person on the other end of the phone that she'll call back. We looked at each other's eyes and we were lost in time. At that moment, being late and the elevator stopped lost all meaning. She then gave me this look and pause, being the man that I am, knowing that if I had said something, it would have ruined the mood. I gave her my look, and then I took her into my arms. I backed her up against the wall and waited briefly for a sign that this wasn't the right place or the right time. I didn't get that, so I pressed on. I grabbed her butt. Man, you talk about a butt. It felt wonderful in my hands. Her head fell back and her mouth hung open. I knew she was into it. I gripped her tighter and then pulled her closer. I then heard a little sound escape her lips. I went to put my hand under her dress and she had the softest skin I've ever put my hands on. The look she gave me this time was filled with passion and excitement. I pushed her into the wall, pressing myself into her, becoming one flesh. Still stopped between floors, still late, had lost all meaning. I have never wanted anything or anyone more than I wanted Miss Saucy. In this moment, we had this animal attraction.